Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Davidian here with my third episode in my YouTube channel. This is going to be an episode on DayZ. And what we're going to learn today is some basics if you've never played the game before. Right, so I've just spawned in a town called Otmel, if that's how you pronounce it. Right, what are we going to do? I know. I am going to press the bottom right hand corner enter key so I can turn my view into a nice third person view. That's much better. If you run around in first person you have like this really bad view. And it's a bit kind of jumpy, a bit crap. Don't like that. So we'll have it into third person. Right, so DayZ. A couple of things that you need to know. There are zombies. They are dangerous. There are players who are also dangerous, if not more so dangerous than zombies. You need to survive by eating and drinking and keeping yourself warm, but on this map it isn't particularly important. You don't seem to get challenged with stuff that will affect your temperature too much. So, a couple of things that we're going to be looking for is food and drink, and a weapon to guard ourselves against zombies and players. The interface, in the top right hand corner underneath the brown box, there is an ear and an eye. This displays the sound and the visual my character is giving off. As you can see that for the eye, when my character is stood up, I've got a couple of bars next to it, which indicates I am quite obvious. It can be seen pretty well by zombies and I will pull aggro quite easily. But if I get into crouch, it'll lower, and if I get into prone, it's practically gone. I'm like invisible now. And I think if I get on grass or in a bush, it can sometimes go away. Same with the sound. If I stand up next to the ear when I'm running around, I've got a couple of bars. But if I walk, it's quieter, and if I crouch, it's non-existent. Same for proning. Oh, apparently I'm giving off more sound when I'm walking. Go figure. Right, so we've got the sound and the visuals covered. Underneath those icons in the bottom right hand corner we have a gun. When a zombie attacks me, or if I shoot a gun or a player starts attacking at me, it'll start flashing red, and this means I am in combat, and I think it lasts for about 30 seconds if no more combat action is going on, which means I can then log out when it goes green. Underneath that we have a thermometer, but that is like, say if I'm cold or if I'm infected, I think. But as I said before, we don't have to worry about that on this map. Underneath the thermometer we have the water icon, the bottle. When that flashes red, I am thirsty, and I will need a thirst quenching beverage to sort that out. When I start to run low on water, I also run low on blood / health, and eventually I will die of dehydration. Underneath that is a blood icon. When it's red, obviously it just goes to show that I'm dying. If it has like a white cross flashing on it, it'll indicate that I am bleeding. That will only happen if I get hit by a player or a zombie, so try not to get hit, but you can sort this out by pressing G and highlighting over your bandage, right clicking and clicking bandage myself. So that's how you stop bleeding. Underneath the blood icon we have the food icon, and yes, you need to eat meat, eat beans, eat pasta, I don't care, just eat. You need to eat and drink, otherwise you will fucking starve or get thirsty. Ooh. Text message. Wonderful. Making a video and I get a text message. Right, so you need to eat, you need to drink, you need to survive. Right, so I have spawned next to a very large city, I think, over in this direction. When you log into the game, in the bottom right hand corner you have some text that will appear and it will give away your exact location or whereabouts you are. The top line, it'll say Churnerus, that's the name of the map. Underneath that will be where you are. Mine's Opmal, or however you pronounce it. And under that it'll say like day 1 or something, but that's not really important at all. Same as the Churnerus info. You just want the second line out of the 3. So I need to find food and drink. And because I'm on a low player server, I can get a little bit careless on this. I can run around and not worry about being shot in the face and stay close to the coast. You will see, like, many tutorials will tell you to stay away from the coast, which is probably a good thing to do, but because there's hardly anyone here, I'm just going to be a bit careless. Right, so if you want to crouch, press X, and if you want to prone, press Z. You will find that proning is your best friend in this game. Literally, just in a crouch or standing up, you will pull aggro from a ridiculous range. You cannot even comprehend how insane the aggro can be. But the zombies' behaviour in this game is a bit stupid. If you know a building's... Ooh, bit of FPS lag there. If you know a building's entrance and exits, you can easily lose zombies just by running in and out of buildings. I think there's a building up here. I could demonstrate it, or I could not. I know there are some enterable buildings over here, but I think I'm just going to leave that. I'm just going to run. Oh, that's a big enough building to run through, so actually, yeah, I'll run. If you see on the side of my screen, on the left-hand side, there is a white dot. That is a peripheral dot, and it indicates that there is something on my left, whether it's an animal or a zombie. Oh, I've got several now on that side. But there's a zombie over here, so I'm going to run to him, get a bit of aggro, and show you what the zombies are like in terms of their behaviour. Look at him. So yeah, I've pulled aggro. There's nothing to worry about because there's a big ass building over here. And the beauty of this is that when you run into a building on DayZ, if a zombie follows you, they will walk for some stupid reason. Oh, I just got a hatchet. That's a good start. Right, so if I remove that from a tool belt, I've got my hatchet. And then, for some bizarre reason, you need to reload a hatchet when you first get one. And then you get like 100,000 of something bizarre. Who knows? But either way, I now have a hatchet, and I'm armed, and I'm dangerous. I'm ready to go. I can be the silent assassin now. Now, you can also find car pieces, like a wheel, just then. I'm not going to carry that though, because that takes up too much inventory. So let's just demonstrate, because this zombie didn't follow me. Come on, zombie. Come on. Come on. Come on, zombie. Don't be shy. Follow me. So they're going to follow me in here. And they will do exactly as I predicted. Hello. Hello. Okay, so in this instance, they're not actually not going to follow me in, which is pretty cool. Oh, we have a glitcher. Oh, bit of pistol ammo. Right, so I'm going to go over to this main city now. This city that I want to head to is called Electro. And there should be some pretty decent loot going around in that town, but I cannot guarantee it. One thing you want to know about DayZ is that there are loads of buildings, but there is only a small percentage of buildings that you can enter in this game. So try not to enter every building. Like that building there, for example, cannot enter. Cannot enter that building. You will basically get a bit disheartened when you first start playing, just for the simple fact you will struggle finding loot. But after a while, through trial and error, you will become accustomed to what you can enter and what you cannot. Another thing you might want to check out is that if you Alt-Tab and go onto Google, you can search a DayZ map, and this will give you a good indication of where loot spawns, like military loot and food loot and vehicle spawns. But the one thing you want to be careful when going for military loot is that players will like to camp this, and you will probably get shot in the face. So I've got aggro still, so a good way to lose aggro is just running between trees. Oh. And it will block the zombies' line of vision, hopefully. Come on, lose aggro, baby. Come on. Oh, no. Okay, so I'm going to hide in the bush. Oh, I've lost him. Right, so let's walk over here. One problem that I find with Electro is I've hardly been here, so in terms of finding my way round, I'm not very good at it. I'm more likely to go to Chernogorsk. That's my favourite place to go when starting off. Pretty decent loot going around there. One good useful feature is your Alt key. If you hold it and use your mouse, move it from left to right, you can look from side to side. Sometimes you will find that your camera will get stuck in this view. If you ever have this issue, just double tap the Alt key and it should sort out your camera. Ooh, that building over there is enterable, so I'm possibly going to go in there. Now that I've got a hatchet as well, it might be in my best interest to look for some matches and a hunting knife, because you can find wildlife such as cows, pigs, kill them, gut them and cook their meat. And cooked food or cooked meat can give you 800 blood, so it's a little health pick-me-up, which will be extremely useful. Seems the only way else of properly healing yourself is through a blood bag. but these can only be administered by another player, which may be a bit difficult to find in this game. If I was to give any advice about other players, I would say trust nobody. But you never know. Okay, so I found some Coca-Cola. And in the bottom right hand corner by the drink icon, the bottle icon shall I say, if I just consume this drink, just right clicking on it, you can see that it's greener than what it was. You want to be careful when drinking around players or zombies. You can pull aggro through having a drink, I think. That rhymed unintentionally. Ow, oh, ow. But yeah, players can hear it and they will hunt you down, providing if they're hostile. Okay, so I think that's a fire station over there. I can't be too sure, so I'm going to go check it out. And if it is, there should be some pretty damn good loot in there in terms of a weapon. Oh shit. Oh, hospital. Okay, so I might want to go loot that hospital at some point. It'll have something decent like blood bags or morphine, which would be extremely helpful if I break my bones. If you break your bones and you have morphine, it for some reason miraculously sorts your bones out. So it's always important to have some morphine on you. Ooh. So I've got some can of sardines, can of Coke, compass, pistol ammo. Bit of alright. Anything I'm lacking now is a weapon. Right, what else haven't I covered? I wish I could think of what I need to cover for you guys, just so that I can keep this a little bit more interesting for you. But other than that, seems we are on the 23rd of December. Ooh. Ooh, a Bella backpack. Let's have a look at it. How many spaces we got? I'm pretty sure that's a smaller backpack. That one was 6 spaces. Yeah. The one you start off with is a Bella backpack. Nice one. But as I was saying, 23rd of December, we are so close to Christmas you cannot believe. I am so excited, hoping to get plenty of presents from relatives, and I'm pretty sure you guys are feeling the same, unless you're grumpy cat. Oh, binoculars, it's pretty cool. Get in my inventory, thank you very much. So, whilst we're here, let's take the time to wish each other a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I may not get the chance to say it anytime soon because it's that time of year where it's all busy, seeing family. You don't really get much time to yourself. So the videos may be coming out a little bit slower than what I'm hoping for. Oh shit. That scared me. Oh. No! FPS lag! Right. These here are military tents, I think, or they're medical tents. Must be, because I just found a morphine injection, which is pretty damn nice, if I do say so myself. Hopefully next year I get my channel kicking off in a, I don't know, a sort of fashionable style, I guess, if you want to say. And I got a few subscribers, because at this precise moment there is 0. But that's okay, I still have faith in myself and my videos. Oh, more aggro, please. Okay. Ooh, shopping mall. Oh, I'm getting so distracted. I have plenty of drink. May as well just have a drink. Just use it up. If you find that, like, you'll avoid picking up drink and food, make sure you're fully nourished or whatever. Oh. Yeah, let's just avoid that sucker. Bloody hell. He be glitched. Let's get some food in me. Nom 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 nom. He is proper glitched. Might have to take care of him. There's one issue when taking on zombies. They can break my bones, which can cause a lot of trouble if I've pulled aggro. Ooh. Die. 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 Okay, so I'm bleeding. He's hit me like 3 times. So if I press G, click bandage, then that little white X in the corner should disappear. Vamos. Oh. Finding pistol ammo and yet no pistol. So yeah, that's taken care of the bleeding issue. You really need to take care of that immediately if you do find yourself bleeding, because you don't want to bleed to death. I hate to point out the obvious, but the obvious is just, you know, it's just there. Gotta be obvious. In all obviousness. Right. Oh dear. Where's me gun? I need a gun. Winchester. Let's add that to my tool belt. Let's pick up the Winchester. Okay, so I am armed a little. I'm not too sure if ooh, we have a map. Oh, very vital. Now that I have a map, if I press M, let's see, me on the map, Electro. If I'm correct, I spawned. Yeah, I spawned round about here. And I ran all the way here. Right, so I've got some pretty good basics. All I need is a proper gun to save my ass. I did see a fire station around here, so I'm going to go there. I think in fire stations there's military loot as well, so I can find a decent gun like an AK. Oh, you mate. Looking from side to side, make sure there's no players. It's getting quite dark as well. Holy hell, that's a player! Holy hell. Well, he's taking the aggro off me a little. Oh no. Not even a single pistol. We have AK mags. What are the chances, eh? Let's have a look, eh? Let's have a look. Oh, nice. There's 2 people on the server and I just so happened to bump into a dude. Nice. Okay, so I'm a little bit stumped on what I'm going to do now. Came all this way and there's no weapon. But that is DayZ for you. Never expect there to be a weapon. You can only hope that there's a weapon. Oh shit, he's hurt. Hey, how's it going? Friendly. Yep, yep. There you are, mate. So yeah, if you hold the caps lock, you can speak to players, as I just did there. Just let them know that I was friendly. I saw that he was unarmed, so I didn't attack him or anything. Oh. Now you need to be careful if they are armed or not, because the last thing you want them to do is turn on you. Oh, we have a visitor. Oh. That's taking care of him for now. Okay guys, so that is the basics of DayZ. I hope you've learnt a lot. Just remember to watch your back. Keep yourself covered at all time. Don't run out in the open like I did, because you will pull a lot of aggro like this guy has and what I have. Yep, he's going for it. Needs to be careful. Yep, and be careful who you trust. The last thing you want to do is say that you're friendly, and they say that they're friendly. Next thing you know, they've put a gun at your face, and they're pulling the trigger. Alternatively, you could do the same. Say that you're friendly, and if they say they're friendly, shoot them in the face. I did feel a sudden urge to shoot him in the face, but I didn't. And he seems alright, so that's alright. Alright. Yeah, everything is alright. So yeah, I hope you guys have learned a lot. Don't forget to rate and subscribe, and yeah, show the love. And I hope you all have a good Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you guys later, and soon.